that do are truly best. I'm going to start by congratulating the bride and groom. You both stunning tonight. And I'd also like to thank all of you for making the journey out here today. I want to thank both Lindsay and Jeff's parents. I know you've all worked feverishly over the past few months to ensure this day was absolutely perfect. And I also want to give a big thank you to everyone who pulled in together in organizing today's event. It was a lot of work, but with magnificent results. Most importantly, thank you, Lindsay.
Shoot.
Totally under.
Totally under.
For allowing me to stand with you as your maid of honor. When Lindsay first asked me to be in her wedding, I was excited, but also a little nervous. Despite my doubts, though, so far everything's gone pretty smoothly. I'm quite proud to have fulfilled my main responsibility of getting Lindsay to the church on time. For those of you that know her can appreciate that getting her anywhere on time is a huge challenge. I'm sure most of you already know what a great colleague, friend, and even cousin Lindsay is. But what you may not know is what a truly wonderful sister she is as well. I have to admit, my relationship with my sister has not always been rainbows and butterflies. There were some dark years in the father-sister relationship. Growing up, Lindsay didn't appreciate anything that I did for her. Like wearing her new clothes first to make sure that they fit properly. Or reading her diary to ensure no broken hearts. Or tattling to my parents to ensure her safety. Or spying on her as my own field research. In all honesty, my entire pursuit as a child was to be just like Lindsay. I looked up to my sister my whole life. I've modeled her successes, and I've learned from her few mistakes. I've learned never to argue with my dad. If he says the sky is green, to me, it's the most beautiful shade of green I've ever seen. I've learned to never hide things from my parents, like a nose piercing. Despite how much it might look like a glare in a picture. Sparkle in a picture. I'd also never hide a tattoo from my parents. Just in case I got my appendix out, and the doctor tells my mother that they managed to save the tattoo. But even with all of her most teachable moments, her biggest success is why we're all here today. Finding someone as perfect as Jeff. I honestly can't think of a better person for my sister to marry. Jeff is so kind and has an incredible sense of humor that keeps my sister laughing for days. It wasn't until Jeff was in the picture that Lindsay and I truly began to cherish and respect one another. But let's be honest, I'm not sure we even liked each other until Jeff got into the picture. I never knew Jeff before he dated my sister, so I can't tell you any horrible stories about him. But within the 8 years that I have known him, I can tell you he's perfect for Lindsay. Jeff brings the best out of my sister, and I've never seen her happier than when she's with him. Shoot. I already consider Jeff my older brother. I can come to him for anything, whether it be work advice, financial advice, even Lindsay advice. And he's obviously my go-to, all things Texas. I always feel like I can turn to him in times of need, and vice versa. Jeff asked me if I could help him pick out Lindsay's engagement ring. Well, lucky for Jeff, I saved an email from my sister a year before that, and I quote, FYI, if Jeff ever asks you about engagement rings, 10 years, in all caps. This is the type of ring I'd like. It's a cushion cut. Well, Jeff and I went to jewelers together, and he picked out the most beautiful ring I'd ever seen. Well, then days, then weeks, and even months went by, and I wasn't so sure if we just picked out a ring for Jeff or for Lindsay. But after 8 months of having the ring, Jeff finally got around to it. I got the video call from my sister saying that Jeff proposed. Her face was beaming and I'd never seen her so happy. Jeff has already become part of the family, and we all knew it was only a matter of time before they get married. He's a great sport about wearing matching pajamas at Christmas time, dressing up as a cop for a murder mystery party, or road tripping to DC with my family. 7 adults, 3 dogs, and 1 van. I'm not sure if he's easygoing or just can't say no. Either way, Jeff, we don't want you to change. We are very happy to welcome Jeff into our family. We know he's made for us, and I just hope we're made for him. To my big sister, who I've always looked up to and admired. Growing up, I always wanted to be just like you. I still do, especially today when I see how in love you two are. May you have everything you've ever wished for, and may your marriage bring you as much happiness as I've gotten from being your younger sister. To my big brother, I'm so glad Lindsay has met such a wonderful man as you. I couldn't imagine a better soulmate for my sister, a role model for my brother, and a friend for me. Thank you for making my sister the happiest, most beautiful bride I've ever seen, and helping me find my best friend. Last one. Separately, you two are special and remarkable people, but together you two are complete. As the years unfold, continue to look back on today and remember what brought you to this moment. No matter what life throws your way, let the memories of falling in love make you strong, and there will be no obstacle you cannot overcome. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness together. I now invite you all to raise your glasses and join me in a toast to the brand new Mr. and Mrs.